Alrighty, folks, it is that time where I look in the mirror and I tell you about my week. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it horrible? Like last week, folks, I think this week was amazing. We did a lot of amazing things, which I will share with you in detail. But at the end of the day, I think the one rental at a time school community is even going to exceed my expectations. Just in the first couple of weeks, we're up to over 20 students. I have a plan to bring even more value and more speakers. Just in the first week, we had Simon, the uneducated economist. I did a solo live Q&A. And of course, we started off with Matt and Dion. In the upcoming week, we are going to do a session with Anna Kelly, likely do a session with Dan Bird, and I'm trying to line up a session with Jason Pritchard. Again, folks, what we are going to do in the school community is allow you to participate in these discussions. Once we get to 100 students, 100, we are going to start to restrict content. What do I mean by that? If I were going to do a conversation perhaps with Dion and Matt, for example, as you saw, we typically do 2 or 3 discussions. What's going to happen in the very near future, once we hit 100, is I will take one of those discussions and put it on YouTube, and I will take the second one and I will leave it on Skool. Yes, folks, I want to make sure that people inside the school community are getting unique content. Again, the price point for the school community is ridiculously cheap at $20. My whole goal for this was to do at least 5 videos a month. And as you can see, we are going to greatly exceed that. Folks, if you want to become a part of the school community, there will be a link below. I've put it in other videos as well. But yes, join, participate, ask questions, get to meet the other millionaires, interact with other students. This is going to be a positive community that is action-oriented, and you are getting your questions answered. That is something that is hard to do in a very public forum, is to get your questions answered by your specific expert. I've already brought you dozens of millionaires. Now I'm going to give you access, which I think is super cool. Well, at the end of the day, let's actually show the spreadsheet and talk about what's what. So first, at the end of the day, we do have these personal health goals. We did not achieve our steps or our running goal. As you can see, we did 0 miles. Again, that was on purpose. I'm talking with a coach, and they recommended after my knee week that I take a couple of weeks off, which I think was great. We still did exercise. We still worked out, but we definitely limited the pounding on my left knee. I will take an attempt to run 3 miles either today or Thursday just to test it out. But we did want to give it an extra week off, which I think is great. And that said, I'm also likely getting a coach for my marathon training. Marathon training, I think, starts about 16 weeks out. So that will likely start, I think, in August. So again, we are making a full attempt. I will be doing this marathon come hell or high water in November, which I'm super excited about. But yes, wanted to make sure at my old age that we didn't do damage on damage. So we did not run. It's interesting to watch my weight. Clearly, not running is having an effect on my weight. 210, that is the heaviest I have ever been. I have never been 210 before. I am 210 now, and that's got to stop. And I've got to take some personal ownership of that. I got to watch my diet. I got to up the calorie burn. And yes, you can't lose weight like you're 30 when you're 51, almost 52. So there we go. Didn't do anything on the buy box. We're actively working on the buying Vegas. We've got 2 in the can. I got to figure out when we schedule those, but we've got a lot more coming. Golden tickets. We did send out a couple of golden tickets this week and about 6 black cards. Again, golden tickets are for your first deal. Black card are for your next deal. Yes, folks, you can get as many black cards as you would like. I will continue to send those out, give you a shout out at the end of the daily financial news. I was lucky enough to be on one podcast last week. Didn't go into any conferences, but one podcast. We'll actually be on another one, I think, this afternoon. So that will be for next week. But yes, if you have some podcasts or stuff, let me know. I would love to share the goodness of one rental at a time more. Folks, it looks like the view count is going up on ORAT. This is likely mostly shorts. I'm actually paying 2 creators to create shorts, trying to figure out which one is really crushing or killing it. But yes, we are up to 100 and let's call it 160,000 views. Again, a large number of that is shorts. We did find 157 new subscribers in the week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. We are not going anywhere. We are going to 100,000. We're about 42,000 away, so help us get there. We did make about 750 bucks, $760 on YouTube this week, which is nice. Flipping over the daily financial news, big drop off there. We went from 6,000 to 5,000 views, about a 20% drop for daily financial news. A lot less subscribers, 34 versus 59. But we made $4 less. We made $44 instead of 48. The Best of ORAT had a great week. That might be the best week for Best of ORAT. Best of ORAT is a channel I think will eventually dwarf my main channel because it gets one video a day. Had 6,000 views. Only 15 new subs, which is kind of interesting. Lots of views, but not lots of subs. Don't forget, folks, if you want to show support for me, it'd be great for you to go out to and subscribe to both the Daily Financial News and Best of ORAT. That would be great. Although we didn't get a lot of subs, we did get 50 bucks. Look at that. Best of ORAT beat Daily Financial News. That's kind of cool. That doesn't has that happened before? Oh, it looks like it happened a couple weeks ago, but not normal. If we go to book sales, it looks like book sales are down. Again, we typically were over 40 books for a long time. Now we're barely at 20. Those are for both One Rental at a Time had 21 and 15 Conversations with Real Estate Millionaires had 4. We do seem to be stuck on the 5-star reviews, especially 15 Conversations. Man, that thing is stuck. It's been stuck there all year. Don't know what's going on with Amazon because I know a couple of you have said you are trying to help. So, but thank you very much. All right, now for the meat and potatoes, the courses, all of that. Just going to scroll down so it's easier for all of us to see. We do have the 54-year spreadsheet, which is again free on my site, One Rental at a Time. We had 6 folks get that this week. The Zuber Letter. Zuber Letter is something that I am particularly proud of. It's a collaboration between Resi Club and myself. We only had 3 people sign up last week, so pretty disappointing, especially given last week's content was pretty spicy. We talked about the largest or greatest opportunity of our lifetime. The Skool Community is growing. We grew by 21 folks. Now we're at a total of 23. You just add those 2 rows together. Once we get to 100, it's going to start to get selective or restrictive or private or whatever you call it, because we will be holding back some content only in the Skool Community. Believe me, you're going to want to get this. It'll be content from Anna's and Dion and maybe even the Uneducated Economists. We will keep content back there. We did have 4 people sign up for the free course. We had 1 person sign up for one of our inexpensive courses, the buy box, the stock course, the out of state. We had somebody, I think somebody bought the Vegas event. Yep, if you want to get the Vegas event, that is out there as well. We did have 1 person buy the How to Get Started One Rental at a Time course. I think this is the most valuable, most important course out there. I have told you many times that I think the next 18 months will be harder than the next 2 years. I am imploring you to do the work. You got to get ready to be ready. I know this course is at a low price point. It's there on purpose. I want this to be at a price point everyone will buy. You can join a free Facebook community with 2,000 folks in there to help you network and grow. If you tell you what, if you buy the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time today, I will give you the $200 Vegas replay. Yes, folks, you will get the Vegas replay. So again, 1 person signed up for that. We didn't have anybody join the private Facebook group this week. And then as far as ORAT swag, we did have somebody buy the crazy t-shirt that I love. Where did I put it? I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over there. Too far away to go get. Again, we had the swag this week is Don't Buy Dumb Blank. I think it is a hilarious shirt. I know there's lots of people in your family and your friend networks that need it. You know, the people who buy the watches, the purses, the boats, the cars. You need to buy them this shirt so they wear it. You can embarrass them. It's fun. It's enlightening. Again, you can get that on my website, One Rental at a Time. I did get 1 book selfie. And finally, I got a whopping almost $4 from Amazon. Yes, folks, if you go to my links below, you click on my book or Audible, it will give me some kind of key or whatever the heck they call it. And any shopping you do on Amazon that day, I will get a little credit for. Again, folks, you can look below for Audible. If you want to get free one rental at a time or 15 conversations with real estate millionaires on Audible, I believe the links below will help you do that. And if you don't know already, Dion, yes, Dion from Dion Talk is actually the narrator. How cool is that? That a friend of the channel narrated both books. So again, folks, pretty amazing. I think this week was amazing, even though we didn't hit our health goals, but we did that on purpose because we are nursing an injury and we don't want it to get worse. We launched a Skool Community with over 20 members. I'm super excited. I have a plan to bring even more value to the Skool Community. You must sign up. You are going to start to miss out on some content as videos will start to only live on Skool. Not all videos. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying one of three. Like if Dion and I talk, you're going to get one of three of those videos only on Skool. Again, folks, please join. Please become part of the community. Answer the questions. Tell us about your first deal. Tell us about your buy box. Network with other folks. Yeah, I'm super excited about what's coming because I know that do the work works. I know that getting wealthy is a simple process. Create discretionary income, become good at something, and then do it for 10 years. Yeah, this was a great week. Great week. Have an amazing day. Take care. Later.